I feel like it's been absolutely ages since I filmed a what's in my bag, but I also feel that every time I film one, it's a Uniqlo bag. So I don't know, maybe that's my thing now, but I really do find these bags to be very, very practical. And today I'm going to show you what I've been carrying around in my summer Uniqlo bag. So this is the crochet Uniqlo bag, the classic bag they have. Last summer they released a couple of colors in this kind of crochet pattern, and I got this one last year. This is going to be a little bit different from my other what's in my bags. You're going to see that I have had to reprioritize what I carry because now I have a 2-month-old and my needs are very different. But regardless, everything that I need when I go out is in this bag. I have a lot of emergency stuff in here as well, and having this along with the bag that I carry in the pram, that has worked wonders for me. So let me show you what I'm carrying, and yeah, let me talk about the bag as well. The bag itself is the same size as the rest of the Uniqlo bags. It's just in a different material, and I actually find that this is a lot more forgiving than the nylon ones because you can't really see dirt or stains on this as easily, whereas the nylon ones really tend to grab any kind of humidity or oiliness that you drop on them. They tend to kind of really show that. And this one is very, very forgiving. I have not been very careful with this. I throw it on the floor. I kind of use it all over the place, and it's holding up really, really nicely. Like I said, I bought this one last year and it is practically new right now. So no like snags, the zip works completely fine. The strap is fine as well. I also had to clean the strap once because of a little baby spit up issue, and I just washed it and it was fine. I spot cleaned the strap. I didn't put this in the washing machine or anything. Do not put this in the washing machine because this is like essentially, it's not paper per se, but it is kind of papery. Do not wash this in the washing machine. Anyway, let's jump into what is inside. So, I already talked about this in previous videos about with other bags like this one that I have. I think people overhyped them online as to how much you can fit in here. Yes, they are quite spacious for the size they have. They're especially very, very practical because they're very lightweight. The bag itself is like nothing, so it's not going to add a lot of weight to your shoulder when you're carrying it. And they're also great for traveling because they fold down really nicely. So you can put them in your carry-on and then use them during your trip. And it's not going to take up extra space. But there is obviously a limited space that you can use within the bag. I just feel like I need to say that because some people online speak about this bag like you can fit the kitchen sink in it. I do think that it's a bit more limited than people say it is. So again, that's just my opinion. I've been an avid user of these bags for the past few years, and I don't understand the whole you can fit anything and everything in this. You can fit a lot of things, but it has its limits. So anyway, let's jump in. First thing I have in here are my sunglasses. These are obviously a must every day of the year, but especially in the summer. And these are Ray-Bans. I don't know the model exactly, what the model name is, but these are the ones. They're quite old and I need to get them fixed because they're a little bit slanted. So right now they're sitting on a bit crooked on my face, but I really like these. I always go for like brown tortoiseshell sunglasses. I just feel like they flatter me the most because I have quite dark hair, so black sunglasses tend to be too much because I'm also very pale, so they look a little bit too Wednesday Addams on me. So I like more of a brown tortoiseshell kind of vibe. And yeah, I'll try and find oh yeah, here they are. These are the Wayfarer 2s, so they're a little bit more round than the classic Wayfarers, so in my opinion more flattering on my face. I also like that they're not really dark, so these are great for driving because whenever I'm driving and maybe it's a bit overcast, sometimes you still need sunglasses because of the glare, even if it's a little cloudy. And when sunglasses are way too dark, I just can't see a thing, so I get too overwhelmed when I'm driving. So these are actually great for driving, and yeah, I use these all the time. I need to have sunglasses in every single bag. I also have extra pairs in my car, but sometimes I don't go in the car, so I always need to have sunglasses with me because I'm very, very photosensitive. Next is my wallet. I'm actually very proud of myself that I can actually take every single thing I need is in this card holder, including a little bit of, you know, coins just for like trolleys and stuff. Yeah, I used to carry around a bigger wallet. I've been downsizing the size of my wallet for the past couple of years, and I found this in the sale for €4 in Parfois, which is a accessories shop. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just be a card holder person, and it's working fine. Because to be honest, like 90% of what is here is actually on my phone as well, and I don't even use it here. So I use my credit cards on my phone. I use my transport card as well. I can use on my phone, but obviously IDs and stuff I need to take with me. But most of what's in here I can actually use on my phone. But I'm kind of scared of not having the physical, the physical card with me all the time. So I still carry the card holder. I even have a slot left here that I can use. So yeah, very handy. I have a fan because it's very, very hot. This is just a fun one that I bought. I actually bought this because I didn't have a fan on me and it was boiling hot. So I popped into the shop Alehop, which is like how would I describe that? It's like kind of like tiger, like flying tiger. I don't know, there's a bunch of those shops here in Spain. A lot of tourists in Spain really kind of like that shop because it has a lot of cables and portable chargers and stuff like that. But yeah, basically it has like stationery and a lot of things, and they had this fan and it was really cool, and I bought it because I didn't have a fan at that time. I have a really cool fan that I can't find that was hand painted. My mom bought it for me. But yeah, I'm Spanish, so fans are, you know, a must in our bags. And now we're gonna go into the mom survival kit. So I have replaced a bunch of things that I used to carry in my bag. I don't carry a Kindle anymore because I'm usually out with my daughter, so I'm not going to be like popping out my Kindle to read. Usually if we're anywhere where we have to wait, I'm kind of with her. I don't have my headphones in because, again, I'm with my baby. I don't want to be wearing headphones with my baby or I won't hear her. Yeah, I've like reduced a lot of things that I used to carry, and in their place I'm now carrying this, which is my survival kit, which has 2 extra diapers, a pack of wipes, one of these travel packs that's very small, and a little reusable, like, foldable changing mat. This is like this big. It's waterproof underneath, and it folds down really, really tiny, so I can fit it in here. And basically, I carry this because even though obviously we always, most of the time, have the pram with us, and we have the bag in the pram that has an actual like foldable changing mat that's a lot better than this one. We have nappies, we have wipes, everything in that, like the big bag that we carry in the pram. I still get paranoid that we're going to run out of stuff and not be able to change her at some point. We did have a scare where we used up the last nappy we had in that bag when we were out because she had a little bit of an accident that wasn't predicted because, you know, guys, we're new parents, okay? We're learning the hard way, and the hard way is that suddenly we didn't have any nappies left in our bag, and I got so paranoid. So I decided to always carry an emergency kit with me here. I don't know, in case we lose the pram bag for whatever reason, or we leave it somewhere, I always have an emergency kit where at least 2 nappies will be able to be changed at all times. So it's just first time mum paranoia. I don't know why. I think that what would happen if we lost the bag that's in the pram, like, or the pram, I don't know, the pram gets stolen or something. I will still have a way to change my baby until I get home. So I like carrying this. It gives me a lot of peace of mind. Some people may call it overkill, but I am much more happy carrying this with me than if I didn't carry it. So I don't mind taking it with me. And it's also in one of my old makeup bags, which is now repurposed to be a nappy bag. But anyway, I recommend taking 1 extra emergency nappy with you that's hidden somewhere that isn't with the rest, so that whenever, you know, you find yourself in a situation where you're using your last nappy in your bag, you know that you always have an extra hidden one. In my case, 2. now we're moving on to these two little pockets. So I'm not a big fan of how badly organized this bag is inside, because these two pockets are kind of they're quite open, so things tend to fall out sometimes. Things like, for example, lip balms will fall out of these pockets. I would really love if these bags came with a zip pocket inside, which is where I usually would put my keys in. But anyway, it doesn't come with that. So I just put my keys in here, have my keys and my car key, everything together. And this goes into this pocket here, so I kind of have easy access to it. But I would be much happier if these could be in a zip pocket. But anyway, and in the last pocket here, I have the very few like beauty items. So I have a hand sanitizer, very important now that I have a baby, because you're constantly changing nappies and you're constantly touching stuff and then touching her. So I use this all the time. I spray this like crazy and my hands are so dry because of it. But I'd rather have dry hands and disinfected hands than touch my baby with, you know, grimy hands. So I use this quite often. I also have two lip products. If you watch my videos, you've seen these a million times already, but this is the Nivea Blackberry Shine lip balm, and this is the Kiko Smart Fusion lipstick in 405. This one I've been using like crazy this summer. It's really, really nice. I also have a hair elastic because it's very hot and I always lose these. So sometimes I'm very optimistic and I'll leave the house with my hair down and it's a million degrees outside. So I always have a hair elastic with me and a little hairbrush with a mirror. Also, I would be missing my phone here, but I'm using that to record, so my phone would go in here. But honestly, my phone tends to go, if I have pockets in, you know, whatever outfit I'm wearing, my phone will be out in one of those pockets. But we all know that women's clothing pockets are crap and they're very small and they don't fit most phones. So right now I'm usually putting my phone in the pram. When we're pushing the pram, I usually have my phone in the bag that we have in the pram there, just so it's a lot more accessible. But yeah, if I didn't have the pram with me, the phone would be in here. As you saw at the beginning, the bag is quite full, but still it all fits. It's very easy to carry, it's very comfortable, and I'm just really happy with these bags. I'm going to continue using them. This is the third Uniqlo bag I have, and all of them have been great. I have one of the corduroy ones, I have one of the nylon ones, and now I have this one. Well, I have this one since last year, but those are the three ones that I have, and I think that they all serve a very different season. And this one is my summer bag. It has been for 2 years in a row, and I'm sure it's gonna be my summer bag next year as well, because these are just very, very practical and they go with everything. I know that people say there's like a bunch of videos on TikTok that are like all of my holiday outfits being ruined by Uniqlo bags. I don't wear fancy outfits. I live in Spain, by the way. A lot of those videos are American or English tourists in Spain, and they bring, you know, nice outfits because you're on holiday, you want to wear nice outfits, and they say like, oh, all my holiday outfits being ruined by this bag. I don't wear holiday outfits because I live in Spain. We wear just our regular outfits with these, and I don't feel like it ruins them. In fact, this one actually I feel like elevates them a little bit because it's like nice and summery and crochet. But yeah, I'm really happy with these bags. I don't think I'm gonna buy any new ones though, because I have 3 already. I don't need another one. But I absolutely recommend them. Anyway, thank you for watching. This was just a quick little what's in my bag. Even though it's the end of summer, I wanted to show you what my summer bag has looked like, because this has kind of been the setup for the last month and a half or so, and I'm quite happy with it. Whenever I switch my bag, I'll try and do an updated one. Let me know what other kind of what's in my bag situations you want to see. I work from home most of the time, but sometimes I go out, so I was thinking of maybe showing you what I carry in my kind of work outside of home bag. Maybe also I can show you what I carry in the pram bag. I don't know if anyone would be interested in that, but we also have it quite optimized. My husband is a very organized person, and he's managed to fit so much stuff into a very small pram bag that's very practical, and we don't carry extra stuff. Like, we just carry the things that are really useful. We don't carry things just in case. We usually carry things that we end up using. So I can go through that as well if anyone's interested. Now that I'm part of a mum club, I have unlocked a whole new organization system for everything, so I'm happy to share how I'm doing that. But yeah, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.